Yo, man, what is going on with the Raider Nation? What is going on with all the football fans out there? Once again, guys, welcome back to another video. If we can, let's at least get this video to 15 likes. I always appreciate all the ones that come in here and rock out with your boy. To all the new viewers, man, if you guys like what you see, like what you hear, go ahead, hit that sub button. We do got a giveaway coming out at 500 subs, giving out 2 hats to 2 of you guys. And all you got to do is be an active subscriber. So if you guys are subbed up, you guys are always in the chat, you guys will be entered into a giveaway. So once again, man, I really appreciate everyone that comes in here and tunes in with your boy. It goes a really long way with me. But let's get into this video, man. We got a lot of good news coming out, right? As you guys see the thumbnail and the title. Mike McDaniel still wants to be the Raiders head coach. And I think that's a really good move for the Las Vegas Raiders. I know there's a lot of people that aren't really on the train with Mike McDaniel, but I think he'd honestly be a good fit for us right now, knowing the situation that the Raiders are currently in. We're in a really bad spot, guys. And if Mike McDaniels goes to the Chargers and he really becomes their offensive coordinator, we're going to have some problems for the next years to come, man. It's going to be a really hard division. And if the Raiders really want to play chess and not checkers, man, they got to go in there and not let Mike McDaniel be the Chargers offensive coordinator. And as we know, there's a lot of things coming out. The Bills are supposed to meet with Mike McDaniel that they never even met up. So he's turning down other coaching jobs because he wants to go in here and I think turn the Raiders around. I think Mike McDaniel wants to build that name for himself as being like a great head coach. And I think Mike McDaniel has a really good shot at being a really good head coach. And I feel like he was a decent head coach in Miami when he was with the Dolphins, right? Obviously, he got cut short there. And they did have a couple good years. And honestly, Tua Tagovailoa, man, for him to go in there and do what he did with the quarterback like that, who's not really that good at all. I think Tua Tagovailoa, I mean, he's one of the bottom tier quarterbacks, just like Geno Smith and all these other guys, right? Justin Fields, all these other guys, he's pretty much a low tier quarterback, man. But I think us going with Mike McDaniel would be a really good move. I think that would really help this team out, and especially with them, I think going in there and grabbing Fernando Mendoza, I think that would be a great duo, man. We seen the way Mike McDaniel went in there and called plays for Miami, right? They were explosive. They had some really good players on that team, but I think they fell short just based on the whole money situation, right? Miami is a bad organization, just like the Raiders, just like the Jets, just like the Browns. I mean, we're part of that tribe, basically. You know what I mean? Like those organizations make stupid decisions year in, year out. And them letting go of Mike McDaniel, I feel, was a really stupid decision. But the fact is, Mike McDaniel wants to come and coach this Raiders team, right? And there's a couple reasons for that. Obviously, Tom Brady, Mike McDaniel, he's a youngin' in the game. I'm pretty sure Tom Brady's one of his idols. You know what I mean? You go in there and you look at the Raiders organization, what it has been before all this mess. We were actually a legitimate organization at one point in time, guys. And you know what I mean? And RIP Al Davis, man, but his last years here were really bad, and after he left, got even worse. So we'll see really what happens, man. But I think Mike McDaniel coming to the Raiders is honestly a really good fit. Like I said, guys, we cannot let Mike McDaniels go to the Chargers because that is going to be a ugly duo with Harbaugh and McDaniel and the team that the Chargers already do have, right? I mean, we're going to be cooked, guys. Obviously, the Chiefs, as long as they got Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they'll be there. And we just seen what the Broncos are doing. So if we really let that happen, I think we're going to stay fourth, guys, in the AFC West for a really long time if we don't go in here and make some really smart decisions, man. We got to really go in here and attack the target, go in here, build this offensive line. And Mike McDaniels knows how to do that. I mean, like I said, guys, he went in there and he really cooked some good teams with a really bad quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa. Obviously, he did have a speedster in Tyreek Hill. He did have a great receiver in Jalen Waddle, right? They had a run game. And that's something that the Raiders have here. I mean, I know we don't have the Jalen Waddles and the Tyreek Hills, but we do have Ashton Jeanty. We do have Brock Bowers. And we do have a couple of alignment to work on. So, like, you know what I mean? The Raiders, I know it seems that we are really far off, guys, but if we can lay the bricks right for the next 3 years, I really feel that this team we'll have a really good shot at being something great. You know what I mean? And that's really what we need, man. We need a young coach that can come in here and build with this team, right? Come in here and build with Fernando Mendoza, our future quarterback. Building chemistry is really what brings wins, and that's what the Raiders have failed to do, guys. Like I said, we've had a carousel of quarterbacks, had a carousel of head coaches, And we keep seeing the results the same. Losing years, losing years, losing years, right? We can never go in there and have a good year. And this comes down, guys, is to, we have to go in there and take a shot at the quarterback. Shout out to my boy, Afakasi Raider, man. I was watching him on 401 Raider Jeff's channel, man. And he brought up some good points. You know what I mean? We've been missing in the draft for so long. I know Bowers was a hit. I know Genty could potentially be a really good hit. But we have been missing for so long. We haven't drafted a quarterback in the first round since DeMarcus Russell in 2007. So, like, if we miss this one, big deal, right? We've been bad. We missed this one, okay, yeah, so what? We missed another one, big deal, added to the charts. It goes on the tally, you know what I mean? But if we hit, guys, we're good. We're going to be good for a little while, you know what I mean, in the quarterback position. And that's what the Raiders need. We haven't had a decent quarterback that can really come in here and sit down for some years and build with this team. Yes, we've seen Derek Carr, but we've seen Derek Carr with the injuries, man, and it kind of put him out of his game, kind of rocked him off his rocker, and he went downhill from there. And it's sorry to say that because I'm a huge Fresno State man, born and bred Fresno. But that's what the Raiders need. We need a guy that could come in here and really build around this team, get guys in here and rally around the quarterback. No one wants to rally around Gardner Minshew. No one wants to rally around Jimmy Garoppolo. No one wants to rally around Geno Smith. These guys are all hunks of shit. These guys are all veteran, washed-up quarterbacks who we keep trying to bridge these guys into being a Rich Gannon, and that's only once-in-a-lifetime shit. The Raiders won't ever get a Rich Gannon situation for another 25 years, okay? And this is the thing that is pissing me off, guys, is it's easy. We got to go in there and get our guy, build around him, and we're good. But I'm curious to see what you guys really think about Mike McDaniel. Do you guys want Mike McDaniel as the next Raiders head coach? How do you guys feel? I'm always curious to see what you guys are thinking. But this is Chewy's take. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think about my take, and I'm always curious to see what you guys think, man. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget, guys, go Raiders.